Militant affection. Militant affection.
Hello, everyone. This is a coronavirus special. I am Matt Miller, and I am recording this currently on a microphone next to my Mitchum deodorant. Mitchum, for men that are bitchums. I need to use roll-on deodorant. Did I ever tell you guys this? Because my armpits are sensitive to stick deodorant. They get real sick and they turn into herpy arms. And harms, I call them, herpy arms. And then they start to envelop my brain. I need to put an update on my computer. Remind me tomorrow. I've been reminding my computer to do things tomorrow for years. 1 second, guys. I never come into this shit prepared because I don't plan on succeeding in my life. You know, some people prepare for podcasts. I got a whole thing of notes. I wrote down some good notes. I wrote down coronavirus. You guys ever get that? Are you over 80? How does that feel for you? Does it feel good? Are you sniffing your kids? Sniffing your children? Let me take some water right now. I took a train ride over. I was at my GIF's house. My GIF took a train ride back to my house. You know, it wasn't that many people on the train. I was feeling a little depressed. I've been drinking the last 2 days. I think alcohol is making me depressed. Also, I'm a fat fuck and I have sleep apnea and I can't sleep. So my brain is functioning on fat fuck can't sleep energy. But you know, we move on. With my I don't even know what I want to talk about with you guys today. I'm just rustling around my notes. Let me start at the back. Now, this is the coronavirus special. I'll sing a song about it. Excuse me. If you're afraid of the coronavirus, you should be so afraid because you're gonna die and be pissed when the virus infects your brain and turns your balls into little nuts. And then your mom comes home and says, "Where did your balls go, son?" And your dad punches you in your lips and your mom starts sucking your cock. And then a guy from the president's... This song is all fucked up. I'm so fucking weird right now, I got nothing. I'm trying to force out a podcast to make you guys feel something. I need to say my words to feel okay in life, so I sing them. I think everyone is dumb, and they should all be shot and murdered. Not you guys. This podcast has been on a steady rise, and I can still rise. So remember to review the cast on iTunes. You know, give it anything 1, 5, 6 million stars. Write a little review for me, because this shit's on the rise. I got guests planned from the future. You know, I got things coming out hot. I'm living hot in my life. I don't know where you at in the world. Are you? I'm in NYC. I'm in social isolation currently. All the bars are closing. They close school till 4:20, and I bet all the stoner kids were like, "Yeah, we're closing school till 4:20. Fuck yeah!" That's what's happening here in New York. You know, my job's canceled for the next 2 weeks, but I still gotta work from home. You know. Guys, if you think I'm making money just telling jokes and doing this, you got another thing coming. I don't make no money. I gotta work a job. But enough about me. Let me do another coronavirus song. I'm really in the singing mood, and everybody likes a jolly good song, don't you? Maybe I should get some background music for my phone. Some little nice coronavirus music. near, far, coronavirus. It's gonna get you and kill your grandparents. They're gonna die, and then your parents will get their inheritance, and they're not going to share it with you because your parents are greedy fucks. So fuck yourself and fuck your dog and fuck a man who's on top of a log. If you're afraid of getting killed by a maid, well, maybe you shouldn't have used your expenses to get a maid who could rob you of your money and kill all your little bunnies. You're a man who loves to own bunnies. Everybody fuck shit, shitting on a dumpstick. Nobody knows what's really real anymore. The virus will get you and you'll die today. Alright, people, if you're just listening to me sing, I'm fucking ridiculous. This is Lily Singh. You ever listen to Lily Singh? I believe she has a late night show. I don't endorse it. Do not endorse it. But if you want to get a good laugh at it, I think the show's canceled. The show, I don't really have a lot of points about it. Lily Sings. Wait, let me Google some Lily Sings skits for you. On my dear old phone here, some little Lily ass sings. But no, I've been sick lately. You know, my nose has been dripping. I'm fucking living a life of fucking, I'm just eating cheese all day. Alright, is there any good Lily Singh shit I can play for you guys? Just eating, alright, let's see. My family sucks at game night. Oh, this is gonna be a classic. Oh no, but this isn't from the late night. This is from our own personal one. I mean, we're gonna laugh at this for ages, so just give me a second and we'll start laughing and kidding. And remember to review the cast on fucking, Dilf's Cook Competition. Oh my god. Here's a couple of Dilfs.
Now, these days, nearly 2/3 of American moms bring home the bacon. And more dads are stepping up to fry it. So we're celebrating these dads in a new segment called Dilf's Cook. So this is how it works. Robin
I already love it, guys. I'm already in the zone here.
and Pete have 5 minutes to make a stack of Mickey Mouse pancakes. The higher, the better. But there's a twist. While cooking, they're also going to have to juggle some parent-themed obstacles. Think of it as facing dadversity. Get in position behind your stations, boys. Come on, let's do it. And who better to help me judge this competition than some of the toughest critics I know? Judges, please join me on stage.
OMG.
OMG. Dude, she's bringing out 2 children to judge it because they're dilfs.
Chloe, I'm Lily.
Dads
So nice
I'd
to
like
meet
to
you. What's your name? Carrie,
fuck.
Christopher. Carrie, Christopher.
Men I
So
want to
nice
have
meet you.
sex
Thanks for
with. I
being
want
here.
to
You ready
rip
for
their
this?
cocks
Should
off
we
with my
do it?
teeth.
All right.
These guys are the
Robbie,
ones
today we're
making
gonna
the
judge your
food.
work based on 3 things: taste, presentation, and how you handle dadversity. You ready to get this competition started?
Dadversity?
All right, let's do it. Timer's up on the screen.
Here it goes.
Get ready, set,
We got
cook.
5 minutes. We're cooking.
Here we go. Come on, hustle. What we got going on? Oh, we already got some eggs cracking. You're opening the box.
I do this for you, kids. I
All
love
right.
you so much.
Love you, kids.
Your mother's working so hard, but it's important
Measuring
that
cup.
we stay focused.
This is just a suggestion anyways. It's fine. Okay.
Oh,
Opening.
God.
Oh, yeah. Get it in there. Looks
Okay,
like
here
we
comes
have
the
our first
dadversity.
dadversity. Can
Who,
we
if you
have
guys stop
bring
listening to this
out
at
some
this point, if you even made it this
baby
far,
carriers, please? Congratulations.
you're doing pretty good.
New baby. Congratulations.
Oh my god. Now they're gonna have to wear babies around their chest while they make food. God, being a stay-at-home dad is hard. Alright, this shit's boring the fuck out of me. How many views did that have? 6,700, I guess you would say. Yeah, this show is struggling. I feel like they should get more views than that, you would think, right? 6,700 views? Whew. I don't know how I feel. Let's listen to a little stand-up. This is probably someone I know in stand-up. Maybe if I make fun of them, would that be wrong if I made fun of someone I know in stand-up? Guys, I love you all. If you're like me, you're quarantined right now, and right now we're just making fun of media. And it's really a top. Okay, so here's a little stand-up. I won't name the lady, because right now we're making fun of media. This is a new topic, making fun of media.
Excited to be here. Hello. My name is Marlena. I would love if you could remember that. That would be helpful. A fun, easy trick to do so is backwards. It's anal ram. Take it down. I have body dysmorphia. Thank you. It's not cute, and it's out of control because it's not real, you know. And it's here. I saw an ad for a missing girl, and her description was brown hair, brown eyes, slim build, and I was like, slim build? Good for you, bitch. Get it, girl. Also, come on, girl. Because you have to tell me what you're doing. What is wrong that I saw that and my very first reaction was just like, pretty, skinny, and missing? I wish. That's not okay. It's not okay at all.
All right, guys. I don't know. I hate to just sit here and make fun of other comedy in my field, but it's not all good, And you know what? Late night is a bad example of people's stand-up acts. Late night is just a shitty example. People have to run through their act through censors, and they're not allowed to say what they want to say. So all we can say is that maybe that bit was different. Although, I guess on the you can say anal and you can say bitch are two things you're allowed to say. Maybe late night's getting cooler than I thought. Or maybe just on Lily Singh's, that's where it's cool. You can say things like anal and bitch. So I can do my classic anal bitch joke where I go, Are you ever with a bitch? And you're like, hey bitch, how about some anal? And she goes, I don't know, Matt, that doesn't seem okay with me. And you're like, damn, I'll never be able to say these words on late night TV. I really stutter when I'm doing my stand-up, if you can't get that. And then they'll be like, maybe you can't do it on late night TV. And I'm like, you an anal bitch. If you notice, my jokes don't make any sense. But they have long pauses and drawn out words. I was hanging out with my GF all day, and it's just this ongoing joke making fun of me and how I sort of sound like I'll say things slow or sound things out funny. Like she has a little cute ass little pooch, a CAP, little cute ass pooch, who likes to like pick up the blankets in bed and like burrow in them. And she makes fun of the way I say burrow, so I'm saying it like this, burrowing. He likes to burrow. He's a burrower. Like if I were to take something if she were to offer something to me, I would borrow it. I would borrow it from, if the dog gave me something, I would be borrowing it from her burrowing pooch. So yeah, I spent all day making fun of myself with her because, that's how relationships work. You just get made fun of all day. I'm eating lasagna. I was playing Overcooked 2, We got to level 4-6, and it was pretty hard level. And I'm totally owning the game because I'm good at games, and she's not that great. And I'm taking the whole lead of the game, carrying her ass the whole time. She better get better at it, because we're going to beat that fucking game. We're gonna beat that. If you ever play that game, it's a little chef simulator game. It's kind of fun. It's kind of silly. It's a little fun, silly time. But what were we talking about? Late night TV. That lady's fucking routine she just did. Routine. A little stand up. That's a common lady stand up thing, talking about hating other bitches for being skinny. That's not even just a common lady stand up. That's a common lady thing. Ladies really like to hate on each other, don't they? Like, look at this skinny ass bitch. Well, they cover it up, but like when they have lady talk, right? They're saying it for realsies to each other, or like they think inside their head. But I guess it's not just ladies. I guess it's fellers. If you see like if I see a real jacked man, I'm like, look at this fucking jacked fuck. I guess let me frame that joke. Let's just go back in time to that joke we just heard about her being jealous of this missing lady who's petite. And again, this obviously that chick wasn't fat who's telling the stand-up jokes. You know what I mean? But if there was a missing poster that was like, there's a dude who's like brown hair and brown eyes, jacked, missing. I guess I wouldn't like. See, my mind wouldn't go maybe that's the difference between the male and female mind. My mind wouldn't go like, oh, this fucking asshole's jacked. I wouldn't get mad about it. I just think it was funny that was included, that he was jacked. I'd be like, oh, look at this fucking guy who's jacked. But again, if you think about it, though, like, if those are distinguishing characteristics about someone, like, not everyone is jacked, you know? If, like, one of your characteristics was he's jacked, he's full of tats and jacked, and his dick's 8 miles long, then be like, why couldn't we find the fella who has an 8-mile dick? How does he go missing? And it's like, well, they chopped up his dick, you know? If you chopped off an 8-mile dick, then you could find the dick, right? Well, you know there's a certain 8-mile radius where he's not. You know, because where his dick was, unless he was like, no, that wouldn't even make sense. If his dick was chopped off in 8 miles, you could bring him into the 8-mile zone just far from his dick. Well, no, it's a very thin zone. So yeah, no, there's an 8. So if you chopped off an 8-mile guy's dick, an 8-mile dick guy's, it probably wouldn't be near the dick, but that would take a small, like, let's say 3-inch girth, 8-mile long place of where the guy isn't, which would be helpful in finding him. What am I talking about? But yeah, I don't know. Stand-up jokes, comedy, jokes, comedy. I went to New Orleans recently on a little vacay on my GIF. I'm a real relationship man now, in case you're wondering. Before, I'm talking about slinging dick, getting puss. Now I got sleep apnea and fuck the same bitch over and over again. I'm a real relationship asshole, you know? In New Orleans, I was just drinking all day, eating oysters, fucking walking around and shit. This is the least exciting. Fucking walking around and shit. My story skills have really developed recently to captivate audiences during this. You guys need this content. You're going to be home alone because of the coronavirus, self-isolating all this time, that you need quality content. And little Matty here, me, am I giving it to you? Yeah, I'm giving it to you hard. I'm giving it to you so fucking hard your dick's going to explode out of your mind. Your dick's going to explode. Okay, one of the notes I have here is, what is my dad? And that's I'm gonna throw that out to you guys. What is my dad? You guys thought I was unstructured, I didn't have notes. I write down notes every episode so I know where to go. One of my notes is TikTok, because I've been TikToking at Matt Miller Real on TikTok, and I talked about on the Tyler Swain episode, but TikTok is like a lot of fucking girls in bikinis dancing, and I don't like that I don't know how old they are, and I try and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, but I'm putting a lot of my videos on there. I had one video get a bunch of views, and I was like, well, not in TikTok land, but in my land. So I'm like, now I'm a TikToker, you know? I'm dancing to choreographed music. I'm not doing that shit at all. But yeah, this is a new segment for us. What is my dad? Now, my dad, I've probably brought up before, is an interesting guy. I don't think he's ever verbally told me that he loves me, or he doesn't like to be touched, you know? He doesn't hug, and he does whatever my mom tells him. And I don't know, he just kind of goes to work, does whatever the fuck he does at work. I think he does some military... Well, I don't want to disclose what he does, but he does military shit. He helps make weapons that kill people. And then he comes home, and my mom just yells at him, and then he goes to bed. And he watches whatever bullshit movies on FX that night. And that's his whole existence. And on the holidays, he picks me up from the train station and the bus station or whatever. Because I don't have a car because I'm in New York. And then what else does he fucking do? He doesn't have any friends or like hobbies. He just works in the yard or works in the house. And that's just the man he is. And it's just like, what is that? How does he exist? How does he live as a guy? How is he doing anything? I'm just staring at my... How do I expect you to listen if I just wander off on my own fucking here? I was spending all day at my fucking GIF, you know, paying attention to her and shit. And now I'm like trying to get my own personal time in, and and I gotta work on this to give you guys quality. You know what? I love you all. I love you. The podcast getting so many downloads. I am the most scattered brained I've ever been right now. And I got to do another coronavirus song. I got to stay on point in this episode. What is my dad? Who is my dad? What is my dad? Who is my dad? What is my dad? Who is my dad? My dad met my mom at a nightclub. He was hanging with his friend who was wearing lots of jewelry. And my mom said, I don't like that. I don't like a guy who's too flashy. So she said hi to my pops, and they started hitting it off, and then they started fucking and made me. Damn, I'm just making up raps, and my flow's cooler than all of the blacks. I wonder if that was ever like a white rapper's line. My flow's cooler than all of the blacks. What a silly ass line. But no, that's the true story of how my father met my mom. And then I guess my dad just kept showing up to where my mom was until they ended up together. And then now they are what they are. And my dad probably hasn't had sex since 1990. How old is my sister? 25. Maybe 1999. I do a joke about it, but my dad, I know, is impotent, doesn't fuck, and just kind of exists. Feels weird to talk about him this way because he is another human being on Earth. I don't want to talk negatively about him, but one time I was on the car ride home. He was picking me up. I told him that I want to kill myself, and he just went, oh. And he just changed the subject to like fucking sharks. No, not sharks. Well, whatever fucking movie he had seen or whatever, or like current like fucking small talk. He's like, "Oh, have you seen the news lately?" And I'm like, what I'm trying to say is I come from parents where I don't like connect with people, you know. I don't have intimate bonds with my parents, and I barely have intimate bonds with anyone else. I don't know how to connect with anyone. I don't even know what that means. I don't know why I'm telling you this right now, because I think I know why I'm telling you this. Because the coronavirus is intimately connecting with people. It's killing people in Italy. They're like, oh, mamma mia, coronavirus, it'll be killing me. I be puking up my fucking my fucking calzone because of the corona. I be puking up my calzone because of the coronavirus. Calzone because of the coronavirus. My pizza's getting puked up because of the coronavirus. The coronavirus is making me throw up my calzone. But I read a headline. Wow, my voice is. That like Italy's abandoning people over 80. They're like, you're just gonna die from the virus. You're over 80. So it's been good. It's been good. Not that many people in the scheme of things have died, but I guess it's just gonna get worse. Are you scared? If you're scared, write a good review on iTunes, and I'll try to help you out. Also, guys, if you like the words I bring to you, make sure to hit up a little Vimeo action, at Matt Miller Real. Send me a couple bucks. Your boy's struggling. Your boy got into debt. I'm in fucking debt now. I don't know why I went on that trip to New Orleans. That put me in more debt just because my bitch wanted to go. And I'm a sucker, I'm a sucker for a little face, a little smoochy face. Boop, boop, boop. Little smoochy ass face. But yeah, no, I'm in debt. I just got another credit card to put all my debt on because your boy's in major debt, spending money like a motherfucker, just spending dough, putting out dough. God damn, I've been writing with pencil today, and I love writing with a nice sharp pencil. You know what I mean? It's got a little bit of an eraser in the back. I'm just writing things down. I'm writing notes, coming up with concepts. I'm like, ooh, E equals MC, my dick. That's what I wrote. E equals. I'm discovering equations. I'm living my best life, everyone, and I hope you are too. Don't let other people weigh you down. You can be different. Oh, you know what I was watching? I was watching a little poker. I like to watch poker. I like to watch the moves. And there was this one guy who I hate that I remember his name because I hate this guy. But he's one of these guys that likes to like touch everyone and be the center of attention and be loud. And then everyone kind of laughs like, and I'm like, I fucking hate that guy. In life, I just hate that guy. The guy that has to be the center of attention and touch everyone and be like, oh, so funny. I fucking hate that guy. I know, like, as me, what I do when I do stand-up or I do this, but I'm just doing this just I'm not trying to take anything out of anyone in the situation. When I do stand-up, people are there to watch a fucking show. I'm not, like, doing it in the middle of a room, expecting people to pay attention to me. It's the whole point of the fucking thing, is that you pay attention to just me and what I'm saying. But, no, I hate a guy that's... And the guy, of course he liked to drink beers, and like when he ran out of beer, he's like, oh no, I need to get more beer. I'm a dude. Always got to be loud and obnoxious about everything. Fuck, I hate that guy. This is the lamest, fucking least interesting guy. And the most annoying thing is he had the most chips. So now I just feel like I'm a winner hater. But I hope he lost. I hope he came in last. Fuck that guy. Excuse me. Well, this was a pretty burpless episode. These ones I do alone tend to be pretty burpified. But not this one. This one is pretty burpless. So you get that. You get a burp... I have the coronavirus, and by listening, it is infecting your ears because it can be transmitted through podcasts. That has been discovered. The CDC, the cool place, the CDCP, has discovered that... So you guys have it right now. If you've gotten to this point, you have the coronavirus, and it's okay. If you survive, you'll be the next generation of person. The people that survive are the chosen ones to take over the world, and you and me and your bitch are all going to go there. And I'm going to fuck your bitch, and you're going to watch. But you're chosen, remember? Oh, God damn it. All right, guys. I fucked up the What's My Dad segment. So if you have any opinions about what my dad is, just send it into me on my Instagram at Matt Miller Real. I don't know what he is as a man, what his dreams and hopes are. He's just like working his job until he retires, and then he's just fucking gonna live with my mom. And she's gonna nag him until he dies, and that's his life. And does anyone want to pursue anything higher, or is that just the ultimate life? You know, my dad would never just call me or text me unless it was like a holiday. He would never I could never seek advice from him. I don't know what he is. He's just like a robot. And that's what I come from. And my mom is a fucking psychopath. So what I come from is just some psychopath and a robot, you know? And this is what you're listening to. This is the man you've chosen to spend your time to listen to. During these dire times where people are dying from a virus, getting fucking killed. And you're choosing to listen to me, and I appreciate that. And let me finish with one more coronavirus song. If you get the coronavirus, stay away from me or I'm gonna kill your family. I'm gonna write down notes on to papyrus. I'm going to adjust the settings in my camera, change the iris. But mostly, if you have the coronavirus, I'm going to kill you like in the Matrix what happened to Cyrus. I think that was his name, but I forget that movie. This is barely a song. I'm going to go look at some boobies. Well, guys, happy virus. I hope you don't die. But if you do die, make sure to put me in your will. I love everyone. I'm at Matt Miller Real on everything. Matt Miller Comedy on YouTube. MattMillerComedy.com. Fuck shit. Everybody gets it. I love you all now. Goodbye. Okay, bye.
Militant affection. Militant affection.